course of my long and spectacular career, I have created more than 200 sensational, new, and original candy bars, each with a different center and each sweeter, creamier, and more delicious than the next. I have created chewing gum that never loses flavor, no matter how many times you chew it, and rich caramel that changes color every 10 seconds as it dissolves delectably in your mouth. I have also created the biggest and best chocolate empire the world has ever seen. But I have no one to leave it to. No one to replace me. No one to make new candy dreams come true once I retire. And alas, the time for me to retire is long overdue. Please gather together all the Oompa Loompas. I have a very important announcement to make.
Are you kidding me? I don't want to do this. This is okay.
And those two very, very old people on the opposite side of the bed are the father and mother of Mrs. Bucket. That is Mr. Bucket, and this is Mrs. Bucket. And the young boy over there Well, he's Charlie Bucket, their only son.
Here you go, Grandpa Joe. Cabbage soup.
Every day, nothing but cabbage soup. Cheer me up, Charlie. What's the chocolate news?
Wonka's got a new bar out.
Fudge Whipple or mallow based?
Mallow with flavor shifters.
Flavor shifters? My.
And hi, you too. Been lying across from you in this bed for 17 years. And now you suddenly decide to say hi?
George, she didn't say hi. She said flavor shifters my. Who's wearing a tie?
What do you mean why? I don't know why.
She didn't say hi, tie, or why. She said flavor shifters my.
Sure, I'd love a slice of pie.
Nobody's having pie, Dad. Just cabbage soup as always.
Papa, how many toothpaste caps do you reckon you've twisted into place at the toothpaste factory in your life?
As of last night, Charlie, my career total stands at 6,249,876.
Wow, that must be a world record.
Close.
I'd love some toast.
Nobody's having toast.
Do you think one day I might be able to get a job at the toothpaste factory, Papa?
For your sake, I hope not, Charlie.
What kind of positive thinking is that? Charlie's gonna work for Mr. Wonka, making chocolate bars.
Now, Grandpa Joe, don't go filling the boy's head with dreams of candy.
Brandy? I'd love one.
He's just a kid! Why would she give him brandy?
She said candy.
I know. She's gonna give the kid a brandy.
Candy!
What?
Candy!
Don't need to yell right here.
You've got to remember that Charlie is descended from a long line of distinguished candy.
And women.
But Mr. Wonka hasn't hired anyone since Slugworth's spies stole his candy balloon recipe.
Oh, he was so angry. He gathered all of the workers together and told them, I'm sorry, but you all must go home. And then he closed the gates of the factory. Forever.
But Mr. Wonka still makes candies. I can smell them on my way to school.
Yes, but nobody goes in and nobody goes out.
Shadow workers.
Maybe even the undead. Who knows?
Grandpa Joe, you're gonna give Charlie nightmares again.
Charlie wants to play gin?
Wait, we're playing gin?
Charlie, run out and see if anyone's done with today's newspaper.
Okay, Dad, but you'll have to feed Grandpa George.
Here you go, Pop. It's your cabbage soup.
I thought we were playing gin.
See these kids? They meet outside Charlie's house every day after lunch with a shiny gold nickel apiece to buy a Wonka bar from the local candy man. The only kid with no nickel is Charlie.
Come on, Charlie, don't you want some candy?
Not today. I'm on a special diet.
Looks like it's working. Come help me pick something out. I got a nickel.
But you've already got a lollipop. Shouldn't you finish that first?
I can't help it. I love candy. Chocolate, caramel, jawbreakers, and suckers, anything.
Oh, stop it, you're making my mouth water.
I can't stop eating sweets. All those wonderful Willy Wonka treats.
You can keep the others.
'Cause of me, I'm a Wonkerer. When it comes to candy, Willy's the conqueror.
chocolate crispy. Well, you look at this. Wonka factory to be open to a lucky few.
You mean they're actually going to allow people inside the factory?
Read what it says.
Mr. Willy Wonka has decided to allow 5 children to visit his world-famous chocolate factory. The lucky 5 will tour the factory and receive a lifetime supply of Wonka chocolate.
Tour the factory?
Lifetime supply of chocolate?
Read on!
5 golden tickets have been hidden among 50 million ordinary candy bars.
Oh, that's a 10 million to 1 shot.
Finders of these golden tickets will win the tour and the chocolate.
What are y'all talking about?
Wonka's having a contest.
Why would I want a screen test?
A contest!
Who is?
Wonka!
What about him?
He's having a contest!
None of y'all know death.
Those golden tickets could be anywhere. How exciting. I wonder if any of them have been found yet. That paper's a day old.
Charlie, can you imagine winning?
Touring the factory.
Beating Mr. Wonka.
See for yourself all those undead zombie workers.
Eating a lifetime supply of chocolate?
Eating a lifetime supply of chocolate.
1 o'clock already? Charlie, you better hurry. You'll be late for school.
It's back to the twists and turns of toothpaste caps for me.
Goodbye, Mr. Bucket.
Goodbye, Mrs. Bucket.
Oh, Charlie, come here. Remember, we may be starving.
Starving.
We may be poor.
Who are them church mice?
But the Bucket family always thinks
It's
positive.
positive.
Charlie,
What is it, Grandpa George?
come here, come on over here.
Yeah, Grandpa George?
Charlie, remember, we may be starving,
Yes, Grandpa George?
we may be poor,
We've already done that.
but the Bucket family always thinks positive.
Always thinks positive. I know, Grandpa George. I know.
How do you know what I was gonna say?
Write it down in purple ink. If it's in purple ink, you'll never forget.
That's positive. Ha!
So, Mr. Bucket went back to the toothpaste factory, while young Charlie Bucket started the long uphill trek towards school. But on the way, Charlie heard some exciting news.
Did you hear? Some kid found the first golden ticket.
Already? When?
Today. Look. This is Cross recording live from Frankfurt, Germany, where worldwide Wonkomania sales topping 25,000 bars an hour. We're live to see where the first golden ticket has been found. Here's the winning family now. Mrs. Poop, may we have a word?
Der Name ist Fluch. Mit ein G und ein L und ein O und another O und ein P. G-L-O-O-P. Und this is mein kleiner Liebchen Augustus.
Tell us about the golden ticket man.
Ja, I just knew my little snotty bossage would find this golden ticket. He eats so much candy that it was almost impossible for him not to find one.
Impossible, yeah.
So, Augustus, tell the folks at home something about you. What do you do? Favorite subject? Any hobbies?
Yeah, food. Augustus is food. Yeah. Lots and lots of food. Yeah.
Eating is his hobby. He's devoted to it. My God, is he devoted.
Critics may say Augustus is a questionable role model for young people, given the alarming rise in childhood obesity in recent years.
So he's a little fat. What's so wrong with that? It's better than being one of the hooligans, shooting off the guns and raising the havoc. Isn't it, my little piggy baby?
Yeah, but mommy did. Yeah.
But I always say, don't I always say it with me now, Augustus. Eat more, eat more, eat more, eat more. Good boy, Augustus. Say it again, my little liebkind.
Eat more.
Good boy, Augustus. We've been training him for this day ever since our it was the Olympics, Augustus would have the gold medals. We give him fruitus for breakfast, plus melons and mangoes, with cereal, bananas, and cream.
Fried eggs, baked bacon, tomatoes, mushroom, wheat bread, home buns by dream. Und coffee and toast, bring me butter, mama, let's make me spoon me taste galore.
And what does Augustus do and breakfast do?
I eat more, I eat more.
He has bratwurst for lunch in the size of a truncheon, meat pasta, and foie gras soup.
Lamb chops, you stuffing, pig duckling, and chicken, big with me fitting a groove. The luncheon begins sharp at 12:45, and it ends at 4:15.
And what does Augustus do and breakfast do?
I eat more, I eat more. The luncheon begins sharp at 12:45, and I eat chocolates and puddings and snacks.
You must understand, young Augustus is my little baby that's loving me back.
Mom has wound up our sentiment sacks.
'Cause they have little Gussie relax.
And dinner, of course, is his meal of the day. Then Augustus comes right off his line. It's hamburgers, hot dogs, and 10 tons of French fries.
If I want more, they supply it.
Augustus keeps eating,
When eating,
eating until he's exhausted and through. And then when he's finally back on his feet, cannot breathe and nine.
When that's why Augustus had fancy dining room night from the day he was born.
So what does the poor little lad of all night pick up and pick up?
I eat more, I eat more, I eat more, I eat more, I eat
Ladies and gentlemen, this just in, the second golden ticket has been found. This time on the other side of the world. We're live road in South Hill, Brazil, where the world is suddenly sweet for Miss Veronica Salt. That's Veruca, you imbecile! Veruca! 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 So, Mr. Salt, I understand you sweetened Veronica's chances with a little assistance. I said Veruca, you moron!
Yes, Mom, I did. Because my daughter, Veruca here, is a very special girl. Very special. And when she said she simply heart to heart and then their golden tickets. See, we went nuts by Wonka bars by the hundreds.
By the thousands, Daddy. By the tens of thousands.
You're right, baby. I must have bought hundreds of thousands of Wonka bars. Me, I'm in the nut business. Peanuts, cashews, Brazils, macadamias. If it's nuts you want, I got them. Roasted, raw, plain, or fancy. Folks go nuts for our nuts. Check us out at www.nuts.com.
This is about me, Daddy. They want to know about my ticket, not your macadamias.
Right you are, dear. Right you are. Cost it 100 nuts. Ready to cut it all accepted.
The ticket, Mr. Salt.
Right, so I bought hundreds of thousands of Wonka bars and had my factory girls stop shelling nuts and start shelling wrappers.
And how many wrappers did Veronica shell? None, P-Brain. Veruca doesn't do manual labor. We have people for that. And my father will have you fired for mispronouncing my name! Won't you, Daddy?
Whatever you want, Pigeon. Whatever you want. Anyway, after days of shelling chocolate, one of my factory girlies finally found the last golden ticket. I rewarded her by letting her take the lucky piece of chocolate home to her 17 kids. I didn't have the heart not to. Know what I mean?
Now philanthropic. Daddy! No, speak sarcastic! Please, quiet!
Should be quiet.
Hear me? Quiet!
With nuts. Don't forget about the
But
nuts.
it seems you can't have chocolate without the nuts. Good luck, Veronica.
discovered one day there are only 3 golden tickets left. Stay tuned for continuous coverage of this extraordinary contest. Let's just hope one deserving kid is among the 5. Trout out.
Mine.
What's going on? Why aren't you guys going to school?
School's canceled. Everyone's gone Wonka crazy. They just got a new shipment at the candy shop. We want to be first in line. Come on.
That's okay. You guys go on without me.
See ya. I'm going to be first in line. Not if I can help it. Race to there.
Dad? Why aren't you at work? Did they close the factory early today?
That's an understatement, Charlie. They've closed it for good. I'm out of a job.
Out of a job?
Yep. The factory's gonna be moved overseas. It's gonna be fully automated. And toothpaste cap twisting is the only profession I know. I guess you don't need toothpaste cap twisters when you got robot gizmos.
Don't worry about it, Dad. You never liked that job anyways. Hey, maybe now you can get back into the candy business like Grandpa Joe keeps saying.
Grandpa Joe likes to dream big dreams, Charlie. But I'm afraid big dreams aren't gonna put food on the table. I don't know what I'm gonna tell your mother, Charlie. Things were tough enough when I had a job, but now...
I said don't worry about it, Dad. Just think positive.
Positive? Why?
Why not? You've nothing to lose, so why not choose to think positive? Whenever my luck is on the blink, I think positive. Whenever I'm feeling down and out and don't know what to do, I never give way to fear and doubt, 'cause thinking positive sees me through. Whenever my stars are out of sync, I think positive. I write my thoughts down in purple ink, think positive. Remember this song, when things go wrong, then you'll know what to do. In no time you'll be thinking positive too. Come on, Papa, sing it with me. Whenever I think I'm in the drink, I think
Positive?
not negative. Whenever my luck goes down the sink, I think positive. That's more like it. Whenever you're feeling low or lost, just take a tip from me.
You're wasting your time to count the cost, 'cause thinking positive that comes first.
Right, positive is the way to be. Whenever I'm teetering on the brink, I think positive. The moment I do, I'm in the pain, thinking positive. Remember this song, when things go wrong, then you'll know what to do. In no time you'll be thinking positive too.
Charlie, I haven't had this much fun since the factory manager got his tongue caught in the conveyor belt. Now, let's get home. I'm positive we're having something special for dinner tonight.
Leftover cabbage soup?
No, fresh cabbage soup.
Now that's positive. Remember this song, when things go wrong, then you'll know what to do. In no time you'll be thinking positive. Positive.
The Bucket family went from morning till night with a horrible rumbling in their tummies. Charlie felt it worst of all. But once a year, Charlie got a very special gift.
Surprise! Happy birthday, Charlie!
Oh, surprise! Happy birthday, Charlie!
We already did that.
We did? When?
Give him his present.
Yes, he's very pleasant.
Present, present, present!
Here you go, my love.
It's from all of us.
Go on, open it.
It's a Wonka's Whipple Scrumptious Fudge Mallow Delight.
Best of them all. Real whip, carefully whipped at 2,700 RPMs for precisely 62.3 seconds.
Grandpa, please.
I thought we agreed to get him the Nutterific.
Fudge Mall is the best, and you know it.
Nutterific!
Fudge Mall.
Nutterific, Nutterific!
And I think he's terrific too. Happy birthday, Charlie.
Mom and Dad, it's Charlie's day.
Go on, Charlie. Open it up.
Yeah, show us what thinking positive's all about.
Now, don't be too disappointed, my darling, if you don't find what you're looking for.
The thing to remember is that no matter what happens, you still have the bar of candy.
I thought we were gonna give him a bar of candy.
That's what I said. Bar of candy.
Sure, I love a jar of brandy.
She said he still has the bar of candy.
Who's got a bar of candy?
Charlie!
Well, why didn't you just say so?
Go on, Charlie, open it.
Yeah, open the bar up. Who knows? Maybe our luck has finally changed.
Okay, here goes.
For goodness sake, boy, open it.
Oh, hurry up, you're making me jumpy.
You're always grumpy. That woman was born grumpy. But I love her just the same. Charlie, open the bar and see if you won.
Well, that's that. Who wants a piece?
You wouldn't dream of it, Charlie.
Come on, Dad. Have a piece. You deserve something special after losing your job.
Wait, what? It's not true. Charlie, that is not funny. Tell me it's not true.
Well, stop.
It is true. And we will not starve. Now, what kind of party is this? Let's splurge a little. Charlie, plug in the radio.
Mr. Bucket's right. What's a little more electricity? Charlie, plug in the radio.
Wow, really? This is the best birthday ever.
We interrupt the Orphan Annie radio hour to bring you this important news flash. In the past hour, the third golden ticket has been found in Snellsville, Georgia. And what is your name, young lady? About Beauregard.
Quit chewing your gum so loudly.
It's not ladylike. Not ladylike at all. Remember what your therapist said about acting out.
Aw, can it, Ma? You flap your jaws even more than I do.
Violet, I do not appreciate that sort of language. Watch your words and ask me nicely.
No problem. Hey, Mom.
Would you can it? I'm being interviewed here.
So, Violet, tell us, how did you find your golden tickets?
Well, I'm a gum chewer normally. In fact, I adore gum. Love it, love it, love it. I chew gum all day long, except when I'm eating. Then I put the gum behind my ear, like this.
She is so clever. She thought of that herself.
And then when I'm sleeping, I put the gum on my headboard. So in the morning, all I have to do is pop it back into my mouth and start chewing again.
She thought of that too. So clever.
Sometimes it's a little hard to get started, and one time it got caught in my hair, but Ma cut it out and I went right on chewing again. It was a hairy moment though.
Isn't she just hilarious? Very witty, Violet. Now, the golden ticket.
I'm getting to it, Phyllis. Keep your pants on. So like I said, I'm a gum chewer normally, but when I heard about this Wonka's contest, I laid off the gum and switched straight on to candy bars. That's how I found my ticket. Now, of course, I'm right back on with the gum. In fact, I've been working on this piece here
for over 3 months solid. I've beaten the record set by my best friend, Cornelia Prince Medal. Hi, Cornelia. Listen to this. That's the sound of you losing, honey. Listen some more. Chew on that, Princess Prince Medal.
Ladies and gentlemen, Wonka bar sales have rocketed up to 200,000 an hour. And this just in, the fourth golden ticket has also been located in Television City, California. Leaving the fifth and final golden ticket to be found, we're live at the home of Mike TV, lucky finder of golden ticket number 4. Here's Miss TV now. Tell us about finding the golden ticket, ma'am.
Well, you see, Mike and I were...
That's the chit-chat, huh? Didn't I tell you to never interrupt? This is the best part. Crack, smack, whack, dead. Did you see that guy die? It was so totally awesome.
So we gather, Mike. Now, Miss TV, about...
Zip it! This next show, the suicide bomber dude. Freeze frame. That's myself. Talk to me. Oh, hold on, I got another. Talk to me.
Mike, I'd like you to tell us about your...
Can't you see I've been...
Gentlemen, we're coming to you live outside the gates of Willy Wonka Chocolate Factory, where history is about to be made. We've been told Mr. Willy Wonka himself will soon emerge from behind these mysterious gates. Yes, it seems something is happening. Here he comes now, the chocolate genius of the century, Mr. Willy Wonka.
You will find in your mind there's an endless world of fascination. No more fun place to be than your own imagination. You can dream any dream. You can savor every situation. Life's in there's a sensational sensation. If you want to see magic lands, close your eyes and you will see one. Wanna be a dream or be one? Anytime you please, and please save me one. There is no place I know to compare with your imagination. So go there to be free if you truly wish to
Mr. Wonka, may I have a few words?
Certainly. Muckluck, supercilious, and pianoforte. 3 of my favorites. Thank you. Lovely speaking with you. Children, gather around and welcome to my factory. Augustus Gloop, please step forward.
Here's my golden ticket, Mr. Wonka. So this means I can have something to eat now.
Ich hatte ein Brot voll Baby und große Geschnuffel. My name is Ruby Salt.
That's your misfortune, my dear, not mine. I thought Veruca was a wart. But you don't look like a wart at all. More like a mole. Or perhaps a bunion.
How you doing, Walker? Starts the name and that's the game. I'm Charles with us. That's the last that is. An operation like this is going for $1 million.
Make that $1,000,001. Your golden ticket, please.
Here's your silly ticket. Can I have it back after the tour?
Of course, my dear, of course. Violet Beauregard.
Yeah, I hear you. Here's our ticket.
No, there's no gum chewing allowed on the tour.
But you make gum.
Mr. Wonka,
asked you to move your gum. Lila, dear,
Do we need to negotiate?
Psychobabble. Whatever.
Mike TV, on Mike TV and guest, your golden ticket, please.
Hold your golden horses a minute, Professor. There's a Geico and a Nike commercial coming up, and don't often get a Geico and a Nike back to back.
I'm sorry. Here's our ticket, Mr. Wonka.
Scrumptious. Oh, and Mike, I'm happy to announce that there's no television reception in my factory.
None.
None whatsoever. Chuck Bucket, Chuck Bucket.
It's Charlie Bucket, sir. Here's our ticket.
Hello, Mr. Wonka.
So you're Charlie Bucket. On coincidence, you finding the very last golden ticket on the very last day.
Now see here, Mr. Wonka. Our golden ticket is just as good as anyone else's.
And
How dare you?
you are Mr.
Oh, you already know me, Mr. Wonka. Joe Bucket. I used to work for you.
Oh, congratulations! So did I! Now, let's proceed. We start with the contract. Raise your right hand and say, I, insert name here.
I,
Hereby swear not to touch, malign, assign, clutch, tear, share, or wear none such part of the first party, fitting grievances such grievances occur. Not bound in all states, see store for details, and objects in me or may be closer than they appear. Do you so swear?
We swear.
Not without my lawyer. Let me give him a ring.
Oh, no mobile phones. Sign or leave. Good. Now, are there any questions?
Hey, Wonks, how long do you think this will take? I got a meeting at 20.
Any questions from the children?
Mr. Wonka, how long until we may have ein snack? Augustus has no lunch sugar. Oh, Mr. Wonka, Mike, come on, pose with Mr. Wonka. I'll wait till I send this to Grandma.
And no flash photography of any kind.
Mr. Wonka! Mr. Wonka, just how many rooms has your factory?
Good question, Augustus. In the Wonka chocolate factory, there are several thousand rings. Show you what some of them are. In this room here, luminous clouds are eating in bed at night. And in that room there are exploding sweets for when enemies start to fly. And in this room here, the rock candy mine they say is through iced tea. And in that room there are the marshmallow pillows to munch on when you can't sleep. Oh, 1,700 candy showings. There's always you'll find chocolate in those stories. In this room here, chocolate gals which bring chocolate milk. And in that room there, the hot ice cream for cold tears through the cell.
Every room of chocolate miracles streets beyond compare.
Driving rivals to despair, you should see them tear their hair. And all because of this room here.
This room here.
This room here. This room here. This room here. Oh, yes, and that room there.
Is the room getting smaller or am I getting taller?
Quickly now. I hate to lose any of you so early on our journey.
We'll be crushed to Joe.
Yes, isn't everything? Step Sitter. Now! 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 If you want to see magic land, close your eyes and you will see one. Wanna be a dreamer, be one. Anytime you please, and please save me one. Please save me one. all candy, all edible. And the chocolate river, every single drop is the finest liquid chocolate known to man.
Mr. Wonka, just how much chocolate is in that river?
I'd say about enough to fill every bathtub and swimming pool in the entire country. I'd say 5 million gallons, wouldn't I? And of course, why not? It could be 5,000,001.
What's all those pipes for?
Once the chocolate has been turned to creamy perfection, those pipes carry every drop of its yummy goodness to each and every room of my factory.
Imagine, Augustus, hot and cold running chocolate.
Whoa. Hey, Mr. Wonka. I would like to try some hot and cold running chocolate.
No matter how tempting, and isn't it deliciously tempting, you must not, under any circumstances, touch the chocolate.
Look over that! Some sort of creature!
Freeze! Put your hand where I can see them, punk!
No need to worry, my friends. That is an Oompa Loompa.
A zombie worker.
Not a zombie worker, a refugee.
From where, Wonka?
All my workers are Oompa Loompas from Loompa Land.
Mr. Wonka, I'm a geography teacher.
Then you should know all about Loompa Land. With its thick jungles infested with hornswogglers and snozwanglers and those terrible old wangdoodles.
Wangdoodles? There's no such thing.
There certainly are, my dear. And wouldn't a wangdoodle just love to sink its super sugarfish's little teeth into you? Augustus! Didn't I say quite recently that my super special chocolate should never be touched by human hands? Especially yours.
Too late.
Right. Now it's gonna give something to millions of people.
It's so good. I think I'm struggling like a drunken.
But not big enough, it seems. Now even I have a need for a galoop-sized pipe.
Augustus, get out of that pipe this very instant.
He looks like he's stuck.
He is stuck, Charlie.
Oh, mein Gott im Himmel, he is gestucken.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Augustus! Augustus!
We seem to have a small setback and lost the big, fat, greedy kid in the chocolate river. It's a shame, really. He certainly did seem to know his food.
He'll be mashed like ice marshmallow.
Impossible! That pipe goes nowhere near the marshmallow room. It goes to the strawberry dipping room.
Strawberry dipping room.
Yes, where you'll be heated to a temperature of 88 degrees Fahrenheit. Or is it Celsius? I get the two mixed up so often with tragic consequences. Anyway, someone will accompany Mrs. Gloop to the strawberry dipping room. Oh, and when you get there, take a long, sharp stick and start poking around in the chocolate mixing barrel. You'll be sure to find him there. Oh, but don't wait too long. He could be poured into the fudge boiler, and that would be a tragedy. Could damage my machinery.
And Augustus would be damaged too.
Oh, Gloop. Augustus was damaged a long time ago. The rest of the tragedy, as far as I'm concerned, is the waste of chocolate. Goodbye, Mrs. Gloop. Ladies and gentlemen, if you would please follow closely, we will continue our...
Too much for both, right? Huh? A little joke there. Get it? You may need my nuts one day. My parents and what? What?
Woo! I said, parents and what?
What?
Exactly.
Wonka, where in the heck are you taking us?
There's no knowing where we're going. There's no earthly way to know. So we're simply to and growing, slowly getting closer to the south. The wind is blowing to the north. There may be snow. To the west, the moon is blowing. To the east, the clock may crow. Since we show no signs of slowing, someone must know where we are. Much more destinations showing, so it's all a bit bizarre.
All mountains is nowhere. The season's good.
It's no mystery where we're going. I like it growling. Unknowing, it's the only way to And here we have the inventing room. This is the nerve center of my entire factory, where my latest and greatest inventions are cooking and shimmering right under the surface. Ta-da! The gourmet, gummy, everlasting gobstopper.
It looks like gum.
That's because it is gum.
Gum?
The most dazzling gum in the world.
Gum.
A whole 3-course dinner without any of those nasty calories. But it hasn't been properly tested yet, so we mustn't chew it.
I only have one dream
that one list. Here's a 3-course dinner. Pea soup, roast beef, and blueberry ice cream. Blueberry is the nicest ice cream. You may feel fat, but in fact you're thinner. Even after a 3-course dinner.
That one was so mine! It really tastes like pea soup. And the roast beef is fantastic.
And the blueberry ice cream?
I'll bet to die.
I'm afraid of the die.
Violet, you're so busted.
My tongue's gonna do it.
I told her not to chew it.
Too late, Billy, nothing to it, 'cause I know just how to do it. There is no need to boo-boo it, all I have to do is do it.
Don't mind it, do your turning blue.
Not rotten, lousy, come I knew it. It stops you from smoking and brightens your smile. But it's repulsive, revolting, and wrong. Chewing and chewing, just the way it happens. Oompa, loompa, doompa-dee-da. Giving competitors you will go far. You will live in happiness too. Like
Well. 2 naughty little children gone. How delightful! 3 good little children left. Or right, or wrong. We'll see.
Mr. Wonka, will Violet ever be alright? Or will she always be a blueberry?
Most probably. Or at least, I hope so. It's a shame, really. She showed such promise as a gum prodigy. Well, come along. There's so much to see more. But stop! Reverse that. I almost forgot about this room. It's the fizzy, lifting drink room. The bubbles taste like soap for children with dirty mouths. It's what the bubbles do that's remarkable.
what did I do, Wonka?
Just one sip of my fizzy lifting drink and you'll float on air.
Float on air? Whoa!
Yes, but my legal advisors have forbidden us of even taking the slightest sips. Something about air traffic control. Oh well, come along, I have more important things to show you.
Where's Mr. Wonka? And the kids?
They've left us behind. Let's go this way.
Hey, Grandpa Joe, what's that?
Try it.
Hello? Who's there?
Try it. Try it.
Should we? Well, I suppose one tiny taste wouldn't do any harm. I'm flying. I'm flying. There's no sensation that's quite as sensational as flying. Thrilling, fulfilling, and higher educational as flying. It's inspirational and recreational trying. Way, way up there in midair to be touching the sky. Which I guess is why there is no feeling that's quite like the feeling of flying. Bumping your head on the ceiling of heaven above. It's so appealing, I'm reeling at my death defying. Flying high. There is no high that's as high as the high that I'm trying. Flying high. What's that sound? I don't know. It's getting louder though. We better slow down. Look up, Charlie. The bed. It's not gonna stop. Try and slow down. I can't. Try, Charlie. Try. I can't. It's gonna go for minutes. Think positive. Oh, yeah. Think. Oh. Burping. Burping is the answer. Look at it. This is fun. Whee! Oh, how I love to burp. From Atlanta to Antwerp. From John Wayne to Whiter. Just as birds love to chirp. Every guy loves to be URP. Happy birthday to me. You see, Veruca, cocoa beans contain a variety of chemicals. The main psychoactive ingredient being theobromine and caffeine. Now step this way, Anne. Charlie, please try to keep up with the group.
Good.
We wouldn't want you floating away, now would we? And here we have
Found nut.
the nut room.
Mr. Wonka, are those squirrels?
Thus explaining their large similarities to squirrels.
Good.
These squirrels can
nut.
remove a walnut from its shell in one piece while separating the good nuts from the bad ones.
Good. Nut.
Adorable! Here, Squally, Squally!
Veruca, whatever you do, do not disturb the squirrels.
Found nut.
See here, Wonka. I want a squirrel. And what I want, I get.
Good. Nut.
I want a squirrel and Snoop Looper. I want a squirrel and Snoop Looper. Magic pink candy nuts. And one last, I
It's my bowl of chocolate. Give it to me. Now!
She wants today.
Thank you. Now would you please enjoy this rendition of the national anthem tonight performed by Brendan Kroll, Eric Glover, Michael Santa, Jamie Pashota, Lisa Hoffman, Anna Peterson, and Catherine Young, members of the Granite High School Choir, directed this evening by choir assistant Ryan Lee.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in midair, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does thy star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Outstanding, outstanding.
Whatever tomorrow brings, I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there. One of the high. To be my best friend. Lucky to have said what happened. Lucky to be coming home someday.